Everybody. How the heck are you? So, um, today I figured I would come over here and play this awesome kit that we just finished. Um, Still trying to get a little bit of hold of how this works best as far as the actual stream thing, because it's difficult to do. But the big upgrade right now is I had the local cable company come through today, and we upgraded everything. So I think that the video quality should probably be a little bit better, and hopefully the audio quality is a little bit better. I'm still just broadcasting via my phone right now, but you'll be happy to know I just ordered the correct HDMI cable that I need, hoping the next time I do this, I'll be able to use my DSLR camera, my Canon, set that fucker up, and then we'll have super high quality, depending on the internet speed. But I can already tell it looks better just from looking at the screen here. But enough about the actual nuts and bolts of the streaming setup. Let's talk about a little bit. Let's talk about the drum set a little bit. We just finished this. Kevin just put it together the other day, and I'm so fucking excited about this. So it's a carbon steel kit. Coming at me for 720. So Kevin, does it look better? Is it less of a potato than it usually is? I hope it is. I got it in settings. I changed the shit. I think that I have enough upload megabytes per second now to support 720. Anyways, the kit. So this is a carbon steel kit, 14 gauge carbon steel. I make these shells myself. I roll the shell, I weld it, I drill all the holes. So you see a lot of companies doing metal drums, and I'm not going to say they're lame, but they're lame because what they do is they roll a piece of metal and then they rivet the seam. So they add a secondary piece of metal, they put rivets on it, and I'm not going to say, okay, maybe fucking lame is a little bit too strong, but I'm not a fan of that for several reasons. Longevity being the first, there's no way that's going to last as a piece of metal that's been welded and fused into one singular cylinder. But the main thing for me is the sound. I've built those type of shells before, and they just sound dead. They just because it's you get the muffling. Like what happens when you roll that together and you weld on that second piece, it kind of adds, it like deadens the shell. And these, you probably won't be able to hear this. The bass drum doesn't ring quite as much because it's sitting on the floor. The rack tone is a good example. There's a there's a tone that comes right out of the shell, which is fucking fantastic. When you hold these shells without any of the hardware on them and just give it the old John Good, slap it with your side of your fist, they just ring. And in my mind, that has to be better. Like that has to be far and away better than. Let's put the iPad over here. So I've got the I can see what you guys are saying. Hopefully it's coming through. Kevin was in here chatting a little bit, so if any of you guys want to ask any questions, or you have any concerns, or you just want to pop in and say hello, please put it in the chat. I'd be happy to chat. I'm itching to play because I've spent my whole day. Sanding. I've had a respirator in my face. I'm working on a bunch of drums over in the main shop. I'm coming to you here from what is essentially Kevin's shop. This is where Kevin assembles all of our drums, packs them, ships them. It's about 300 square feet. So I don't know how good this is going to sound. Usually small rooms with lots of stuff in them don't sound great, but we'll find out. But anyways, I'm getting a little off track. Let me talk about this kid. Richie, thanks, man. Appreciate that. How's it look on? How's the stream look on Facebook, Richie? Anyway, so this is a 14 gauge kit, 100% made in house, chrome hardware. It's got classic style tube lugs on it. The cool part about this is going to England to the client that commissioned it. He had a great idea, and we went with these sexy walnut hoops and everything. Thank you so much. He is a woman. I appreciate that. So walnut hoops on all of the drums, on the batter sides and the reserve sides, and I think the combination of kind of the industrial look on the shells, and then the very classy walnut hoops, I think that just works really well. So what else about the kits? Evans heads on this. We have EC2 batters and EC Rezos on the Rezos. The kick drum has an EMAD2 and some kind of black ported Evans thing on the Rezo side. The bass drum, not my favorite tone in the world at the moment. It's a little. I wonder if Kevin threw it away. We have it has the small muffling ring on it. I like my kick drums a little bit more dead than Kevin likes them. I like mine a little bit more dead. Like the kick drum could probably use a silhouette. It's got a little baseball effect going on. Stream looks great, high quality, no skipping or freezing. Okay, well, hopefully my expensive ass internet plan. Here's the bass. Got a little baseball or a little basketball to it. But it sounds pretty goddamn good. I would love to at some point I might peel that off and just kick a little bit of muffling inside. But sounds really good. Kevin did a fantastic job as always. I'm always blown away. I walk over here. He just, he has just put together some drums, and I get to play them for the first time. They're always tuned. Just fucking fantastic. Outside of the kit, I want to talk a little bit about the snare drum I'm playing today, because that's probably one of my favorite snare drums I've built in a while. So let me see if I can bring this up to the camera so you guys can see. This is a 14 by 4 solid 2mm brass snare drum. Again, 100% made in house, chrome hardware. I've got it tuned. Well, I think I tuned it maybe just a little bit, but I think Kevin did most of the tuning on this. He did a great job. It's tuned super high, which is, I think that's where 14 by 4s tend to live the best anyways. And it's just so fucking good. So I've got the snare wires off right now. Really good even with the snare wire. But I'm excited because I'm venturing more into this world of building metal drums. That snare sounds required. It is a little cannon, says Kevin. And yes, I agree with you. It is a fucking monstrosity. It sounds so good. That's what I like about these small snare drums tuned high, is like you can almost emulate like a cool timbale sound out of haven't been playing a lot of drum. I'm a much better drum builder than an actual drummer, so you're gonna have to bear with me. So I'm sure you guys want to hear this kit. I'll quit blathering so goddamn much. I'll go through just a couple of drums just by themselves so you can kind of hear. Oh, the GoPro turned off. I almost attempted to do the stream on a GoPro. I figured out that I can hook a GoPro up and do it with that, but it's just kind of too much of a pain in the ass. I'm hoping the next stream I'll be doing the DSLR. But let's hear some of these drums. So rack tom, 13 by 9. Bass drum is 22 by 18, and floor tom is 16 by 16. So Kevin, I see your comment about the mic on the phone on YouTube, whatever. It sounds weird when I'm playing these drums. And I would imagine, and please everybody bear with me, I'm still trying to figure out the details of how to stream more effectively, but I would imagine there's some kind of like sound suppression. And, the sound of me talking versus the sound of playing drums are completely different decibel levels. So it might be trying to do some kind of sound suppression or some shit. But fuck it. I've got nothing but time. And if this one doesn't go well, hopefully I can figure out the audio for the next one. Let me just give you a quick playthrough. So there was the toms. This fucking snare drum, dude. me give you a little bit of a taste of what. So, anybody on the street, please jump in. Let me know how this sounds. Does this sound like hot garbage? Because I'll tell you what, sitting here playing these, it's fucking awesome. It sounds so goddamn good. Sounds better on Twitch than on YouTube. I suspect YouTube compresses the raw sound too much. Yeah, probably. Yeah, man, I'm a big fan of this kit. So it's interesting because this is like, there's no wood drums here at all. It's a metal snare drum. It's a metal kit. Yeah, I would imagine on YouTube it's probably not doing it a lot of justice at all. You know what? Give me 1 second, everybody. I'm just gonna come over here behind this here camera and fuck with the audio settings. Auto gain control. Alright, so I turned off noise suppression. I don't know. Let's see what it sounds like with the noise suppression sound off. Underwater on Twitch. Alright, let's try some other shit off and see what happens. Let's auto gain echo. Fuck off. Alright, so I got everything turned off on the audio settings except for high definition audio. Oh, better, Kevin? Perfect.
tip for everybody, if you're trying to stream some loud ass fucking drums, turn off the auto gain control, turn off the noise suppression, turn off all of that shit, and just leave the high quality sound or the HD sound option on. And that's what I did. So, fuck. I guess we're okay. My speech is quiet, I can deal with that. I might be a little bit quieter. I can certainly project, but I would prefer the drums sound good. Because Kevin just mentioned that the only issue we have now is me talking is kind of quiet. Sorry, it's one or the other apparently. I mean, until fucking Dan Drumstone gets down here and shows me how to fucking hook up my mixer and get this shit figured out the right way, this is how I'm gonna muddle through for a while. Glad that we're at least getting somewhere with the sound of these drums on these live streams. This is something that I've always struggled with, is like, we build a lot of fucking drums, and it's very difficult for me to kind of document the sound of the drums that we're building, because I mean, as a lot of you may know, it's really, really difficult to get a decent video, edit it, produce it, all on top of having a full-time job, a family, and a side hustle drum business. So this might be my solution going forward. At least I'm hoping this will work, whereby I can just plug in, just do a quick live stream. The cool thing is these archives, so they're like available on YouTube for future reference for people, which is something that I'm really concerned about. Like, all the drums we build, all I ever have time to do is just quickly take photos of them and then just ship them, because that's about all I got time for. I would love to get video of all the drums we produce, because there's so many coming in and out of here all the time, that I'd like to start building up like a library on the YouTube channel of like, okay, what do these sound like? Because that's, you know, as drummers, that's like the first question is like, I might want to buy one of these snare drums, but what does it sound like? And oftentimes all I have for people to go off of is just photos. So hopefully this will work. get off here pretty soon, but I'm kind of just. This is one of those kits where you sit down and you start playing it, and you're like, all right, that's enough. I'm done. I gotta go do other shit. And then you like look at it, and you're like, well, fuck, maybe just a little more. Billy! What's up, everybody? My good friend Bill, the owner of this beautiful kit over in the UK, just popped into the chat. Welcome to your kit, Billy. I'm sorry that I'm beating it like a redhead stepchild, but I love it. I love how it turned out. It sounds amazing. It looks amazing. Just give me a couple of days, Billy, and I think all I got to do at this point is get some photos of it, and then we can get it out the door to you, man. We got the shipping quote ready to go, so we'll be in touch pretty soon. I think, Billy, you're going to probably need to get this snare drum also to match it. This one's sold, but I could build you another. You definitely need to get one of these. Listen to how good it sounds as a total picture. Sorry everybody. I think my phone was ringing there for a minute. Thank you for the heads up there, dude. Thanks, buddy. Beat it up, my friend. No rush. Shoot away. I'll be looking for the snare for sure. Cool. Appreciate that, Billy. You rock, man. All 9 of you. Shit, we're up to 9 people. That's got to be a new record for an HHG live stream. But seriously, thank you guys for stopping in. Again, carbon steel kit, solid steel shells, rolled and welded, made in-house, 100%. Walnut hoops, 14 by 4 bass drum. I mean, it doesn't really get any better. I very much appreciate everybody joining. Let me see if I can find a way on my thingy ding here to end the stream. Is there a way to do that? No, there's not. So I'm going to walk over to the phone. Anyways, catch you next time. I should be back sometime shortly, hopefully with the next snare drum that we get finished. We'll do another little live stream. See you guys later.